So the main reason why we formed this association was about these constant threats of urban renewal. And we saw this being an historical estate full of heritage. We wanted it to be protected. Not that we are opposing housing development. We want it like yesterday, but there are certain factors that needs to be put into consideration. So there have been a lot of affordable housing taking place, but we don't see social housing they are trying to address. They only address by word of mouth, but it's not anchored in any law. There's no policy driven that drive this issue of social housing. It's only the other day that they were trying to come up with the Affordable Housing Act, but which to me, as you see, is not exhaustive enough. It's like people don't understand. So as residents of Kaloleni, they understand the importance of having urban renewal, because the way we used to stay 40 years ago, it has changed. Sure. There are so many dynamics. But now the fear that we have is that there's no transparency, there's no accountability. They want to erase the history, and this history is the one that is forming what to come up with. The problem is they want to build houses, but they don't want to also construct the social amenities. And these are some of the psychological effects that so many people are going to have. And what we are saying and we're telling the government is that, or any person who is interested in developing, do not solve a problem by creating a problem. Giving people money for relocation is not part of the solution. It's adding another problem, because you are giving this person to relocate to go and create another slum. What we are telling them is that instead of giving people money, put a decanting site, so that when you move someone from this house, it goes to another house. That way you'll be solving the housing issue. We normally have frequent meetings with the members, residents, and we update them on what's happening, not only in Nairobi, but in the Republic of Kenya, how there's this emergence of affordable housing, how they need to get prepared, how they need to be more informed, how they need to know their rights, and also their human rights, and how, in case it has reached a place that now there's an urban renewal, what are the key things they need to put into consideration. We say that government should not be the initiator of housing development. Let this thing be a community-led initiative. Yes. Because it's the community who are the ones who know what they want. The reason why there's a lot of resistance is somebody sits somewhere in his office thinking of behalf of other people, not taking into consideration that these people that are thinking on their behalf, they are highly educated. Yes. It's only that there's no lack of job opportunities. And we are telling them there must be adequate public participation. People must be fully engaged. Housing issue is not a one-day thing. It's not after every election. This is a generational, maybe after 100 years, 200 years to come. So let's do these things for posterity, not for self-interest gains. And that's the reason why, as members of Kaloleni, we are more informed, we are prepared, and we are ready to face any government or any person who wants to come with the idea. There are certain issues that we need to be resolved, addressed from the past, the present, and the future. Sure. Failure to which, then they should allow us to come with our own led initiative. Because as residents of Kaloleni, we have our own plan of housing. So we just need to integrate with the people who are coming with their own initiative. And that's the reason why we have this issue of the reservation.
And if you're talking about considerations that the people have from themselves, and also you talk about culture and heritage that you don't want to get lost. What are some of these considerations? What are some of these cultures that you don't want to see lost?
What you're saying that, you see, some of the consideration is that one of the things that they need to put into consideration not everybody who stays in Nairobi must have come from an up country. We were born in the estate in Nairobi. We don't have any other home apart from Kaloleni here. If you take me somewhere else which I don't know, this is my home, and the majority, 80% of the residents of Kaloleni are buried in Nairobi. So that one tells you that these people don't have any other home apart from this. And then we have been brought together as community. As community, we have our own culture and discipline that we incorporate from our forefathers, how we were taught to be mindful from one neighbor to another. And as you have walked around, you have seen how, despite the challenges we are facing, their parents are taking too much consideration in education, because they know education is the one is going to elevate you from the poverty. And that's what we are trying to do. Then sometimes we have a get-togethers as residents. You know, we have that bond that has never been erased or gone away. Yeah, that's what we are trying to do. So there's that heritage, this history that so many people need to study about. Yeah. And this estate has got a lot of rich history for tourism, and it can earn a lot of money. We can generate a lot of income in terms of tourism attraction. Not every tourist wants to see the wild animals. There's some want to see the architectural. There's some wants to learn about your culture. There's some want to learn about the history, the heritage, which we have. Yeah.
And the culture is mainly based about community and social.
Social. Yeah, that's why you see there are social amenities all over the place. Yeah.
So that's something that you want to keep.
Yeah, that's what we want to keep, and that's it, my friend.